My name is Christopher England. I'm an engine assembler. If I had to describe Robert in one word, it would be driven.
My name is John Giles, and I'm the general manager for the Performance Engine Group at Roush Yates. If I had to describe Robert Yates in one word, it would be hands-on.
My name is David Bullock, and I'm a machinist and production manager here at the Peg Shop. If I had to describe Robert in one word, I'd say direct. When Robert gets an idea in his head, he takes the direct path to accomplish that goal.
My name is Eric Curley, and I'm a valve train technician. There's a lot of words. But if I had to choose one word, it would be a visionary. He has the vision and the dedication to win races. He loves engines. He loves racing. And he just put 100% of himself, 110% of himself into everything he does, no matter what it was, if it was the most medial thing, up to making big decisions for the race.
My name is Edwin Gonzalez. I work in the CNC department. I'm a CNC programmer. If I have to describe Robert in one word, it would be kind. I was hired back in 1999, just a couple of weeks before Christmas. And the interview with him was pretty unique. He asked me 2 questions. He said, he asked how much money I make and how many kids I had. I told him how much money I was making. He says, it must be tough to raise a family with that kind of money. I said, yeah. And then he said, well, would you come to work with me for this amount? I said, yes. He never asked my experience with CNC machines. He was more interested in having me provide for my family than what I was bringing to the table. I will never forget that. That was pretty nice.
My name is Paul Snelling. I'm in the development department. One adjective to describe Robert, it's tough, but I'll have to go with wise. In this business, we're all covered up with data and statistics, and he just seems to have a way to sort through that, and because he's done everything. And he can tell you what's important, what's not important, and what's a waste of time, and what's worth pursuing.
So my name is Wayne Church, and I'm a welder fabricator. I fabricate the exhaust headers for all the Ford teams. I've been with Robert for 17 years now. Robert Yates is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, in my mind.
My name is Kent Mashburn, and I'm an engine builder for Robert Yates Racing. I guess my word for Robert would be amazing.
My name is Mark Hayes, and I oversee our trackside program. If I had to describe Robert in one word, it'd be awesome.
I'm Jeremy Anderson. I'm an assembler here at Roush Yates Engines. Compassionate, definitely a compassionate guy. He understands when things aren't going so well, and he also understands when things are going well for people. So,
my name is David Ham, and I'm an engine assembler. I would say he's just ingenious. That's a combination of genius and ingenuitive. You know, he can take things and make them go faster, which is what we like to do in NASCAR, because then you win to finish first. And then, you know, he has the attitude, ability, and he can take that and put it all into one. And you know, how many other team owners have you seen that can get out there and get their hands dirty? You know, and he's been very successful with that.
My name is Dean Johnson. I work in the cylinder head department. In one word, I would say innovative. Innovative to the point that his ideas, his thoughts, and his work towards everything has driven him to succeed in what he has achieved.
My name is Rodney Tucker. I'm a manufacturing engineer. Love of God, love of family, love of friends, love of employees, love of competition, love of racing, and love of kicking butt on Sunday.
My name's Tom Bashford. I'm R&D machinist and manufacturing engineer for Roush Yates Manufacturing Solutions. Robert in one word, passionate.
Jimmy Snyder, engine builder. Robert in one word, I would say inspirational. I seen Robert on TV when I was a teenager, and I said, that's who I want to be. You know, and I had an opportunity to get a job with Robert Yates and realized there's only one Robert Yates, you know, like that. But to work side by side with him, it was unbelievable.
My name's Amanda Stewart, and I work at Robert Yates Racing Engines, and I am actually the office manager. If I had to describe Robert in one word, it would be big-hearted. The most kind, caring, compassionate, dedicated man I've ever met. Now, he could be hard-headed, but he definitely knows what he wants, and he knows how to get what he wants.
My name's David Lewis. I've been with Robert and Doug for 17 years. I currently run the shop for Robert Yates Racing Engines for the spec engine program. He is truly a visionary. He can see things before they ever happen that it's hard for most people to see.
I'm Nick Ramey, work in engine assembly, and been here since 1992 to current time, and pretty incredible ride. I don't know if you can do Robert in one word. Probably he's the most tenacious worker that you'd ever find as far as an engine builder. Humble, compassionate. Those are the three words I'd have to use on Robert.
Jeff Paxton. I guess my primary responsibility would be chassis dyno. I mean, completely dedicated to being the best he can be.
My name is Christy Jones, and I've worked for Robert Yates Racing and now the Yates family for 19 years. I handle right now their personal business and work at Robert Yates Racing Engines. Robert in one word, unpredictable. That's the word I'm going with, in a good way. In a good way. You never know what he's going to say or do at any given time.
He is wonderful. I would say that he wears his hair long, a little shaggy a lot of times, but he is a great person and very intelligent.
I'm Mary Ann Maldwin, and I'm the Chief Operating Officer for Roush Yates Racing Engines. It would be visionary. He's someone who's always thinking about the future and looking for the opportunities of the future rather than the short-term rewards.
My name is Jeff Clark. My position is Vice President of Sales. Moreover, customer service for all of our engine contracts that we lease to our NASCAR teams. One word for Robert Yates is humble. So Robert Yates is very established, very confident, very knowledgeable in all aspects of racing and life.
Hero. Yeah, my dad's my hero. My dad's the toughest guy you've ever met. Never give up, always looking for the positive and looking for a competitive advantage. And that's the way he raised myself and our family and everybody at Roush Yates.